believe that's the best hope we have here. And as you know, you're a magnet for that audience because you need to get back to critical thinking and people who are okay hearing ideas they don't agree with. It's the biggest problem we've had in our business. The number one complaint I get that isn't like related to my face is you gave this person a platform.
That's political commentator Bill Maher and former CNN host Chris Cuomo slamming the left for losing the election due to their authoritarian obsession with censorship. Welcome to Nerk News, I'm Nerkish, and it looks like Bill Maher is still reluctantly trying to talk some sense into his party after their humiliating loss in the recent election. And while it's clear that he's likely doing this for self-serving reasons, the fact that he feels the need to do it at all shows that the tide is turning whether liberals like it or not.
And I think Democrats became the party of you can't say that. You can't talk about crime and immigration because it's racist. You can't talk about trans issues because trans kids will kill themselves. You can't talk about the COVID vaccine because it means you want kids to have measles. And it's like a bunch of people went, you're full of shit. I'm allowed to say things.
Nothing scares people like health. Of all the issues I've ever discussed on this show, and that's all of them over a long time, the ones that have gotten me the most hate, health issues, like obesity. Like that is the ultimate third rail. Yeah. Like when I did it, even other anchors would call me up and say, I can't believe you talked about that. Yeah, because you have to talk. How can you not talk about it? I mean, it's the number one. Now, I don't know about fluoride. I know they put it in the water when I was a kid, and I guess they still do. Then I was reading this week because he mentioned fluoride. And again, this is the problem with our health discussions in America. Half the people in this country hear somebody is going to question fluoride, and they go, oh my God, Bobby Kennedy's a crazy person who wants to take fluoride out of the water. And I'm not that person. Right. Like fluoride, I don't know. Did it hurt me, being in the water? Probably not. But again, it's naturally occurring. I don't know why we have to put more of it. Right. If I wanted, I could get it in toothpaste. You know what I want in my water? Nothing. Water. How about that? So I'm not afraid of fluoride, but I don't want you to put shit in my water. I like water. And also I read that it does have health repercussions.
The fact of the matter here is that the hysteria from the left over RFK Jr.'s appointment and the rest of Trump's cabinet picks reveals how badly they want to control the narrative again and the double standards they're playing by to do so. I mean, after all, RFK Jr. wasn't so scary to the left when Obama was considering him for the head of EPA during his first term, and they didn't seem to care too much when Michelle wanted to make children healthy and change school lunches, or when liberals were doing things like fighting genetically modified food or going after fast food restaurants.
The basis of that is you're not afraid to have that conversation, and a lot of people are getting very sick of being told they cannot have conversations.
Right, that's it.
I think that's the best hope I've seen. I mean, look, I took a lot of things that I thought were good to see in the election, separate from the outcome of who won, right? Because everybody has their feelings about that. People voted as independents more than ever before. They voted as independent more than as Democrat, and that's probably because of attrition from the party, but equal to Republican. And I believe that's the best hope we have here. And as you know, you're a magnet for that audience because you need to get back to critical thinking and people who are okay hearing ideas they don't agree with. It's the biggest problem we've had in our business. The number one complaint I get that isn't like related to my face is you gave this person a platform. Why did you give them a platform? Exactly. I said, well, there's a lot of people who believe it. Right. Yeah, but there are people who don't agree with, Dr. Casey. Yeah, I know, but she's got real ideas. Is the #1 Times bestseller, and we got to figure something out because, everybody's walking around. They're like 3 times the size they were when I was a kid. They also
refused to platform people at the expense of hearing from voters and what they believed. And then you miss a big story like how to win an election.
We have too many ways of shutting down debate in this country. Yeah. Just like words that you just say, like, Islamophobe. Oh, well, then we can't talk about that issue at all because you're a phobe.
Disinformation, pseudoscience, platforming.
Right. Not here. No. We do it all. Thank you.
To his credit, Maher has been more consistent on health issues and freedom of speech than anything else, and I can't really object with anything he said here, which is the entire point. He seems to be really devoting a lot of time in his post-election shows to being more critical of the left, and that's good news because at his core, Maher is an opportunist who likes feeling superior and winning. So with stories like MSNBC possibly being up for sale, CNN facing major layoffs, and The View looking for more conservative voices, it's clear that Maher is trying to respond to which way the wind is blowing. So regardless of his motives, him being right for the wrong reasons is a positive sign of change in the culture and things to come. But let me know what you think. How do you feel about Maher's recent about face? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. That stuff really does help us out. Until then, this has been Nerk News. Thanks for watching. Bye!